Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Cousins looking to put it up right away. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 20 carries, 89 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins under pressure, and they got to him again. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Lance. He's got Bellinger. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 51 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Lance now on 1st down. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Lance looking to throw it. Steps away to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Niners at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a play fake. Lance out to his left. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now Lance. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does its job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
And able to work his way down to the 16. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. He is going to find Hill here. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. And here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. To the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Throwing on first down is Lance. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, we could talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
On first down, Lance forced out to his left. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. To throw again on second down. Lance, he's into the secondary. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. 21-0 our score after 1. Cousins now to throw on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Cousins now. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it here just past the 25. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And making the tackle there, Martin Emerson. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air again, it's Cousins. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins, complete right side to Otten. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. That's underneath to Pierce. And I don't think he got there, no. Geez, short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series, so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. On 1st and 10, here's Lance, eluding the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff, now Lance. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Lance now to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That was Patrick Peterson from his quarterback spot whirling in for the sack. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, it's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. And Lance going to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And some room to roam now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Lance looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. Shotgun now for Lance. Over the middle, it's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 49ers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Lance now on first down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To throw, it's Lance. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. And Lance will try again on second down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Lance on third down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. This one taken in by Otten. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. From the 38, Cousins. And his throw here is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Cousins. Dancing to his left. That is caught by Thielen. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down